Hey guys, welcome to the show. This is Gumdrop Readers, the channel where I read books to young kids. Today we're reading Disney's Moana, Where Monsters Live. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story. Okay, here we are on page 1. We're here, Maui said, pointing to a rocky island. Moana stared in dismay. She had agreed to help the demigod get his magical fishhook back, but she hadn't realized that it would involve climbing a super steep cliff. Still, Moana was determined to try. She was on her own quest to put the powerful heart of Te Fiti back where it belonged on the mother island. Maui had agreed to help, but only if they retrieved his fishhook first. A giant crab monster named Tamatoa had Maui's hook. Tamatoa lived in Lalotai, the realm of the monsters, where Maui and Moana were headed. As Moana struggled upward, Maui said, "Why did your people send you?" "My people didn't send me," Moana replied, climbing. "The ocean did." But Maui's question made her wonder. Could she really complete her quest? When they finally reached the top of the cliff, Maui slammed his fist down. The ground split apart, revealing a deep chasm, all the way to the ocean and beyond. Moana gasped as she watched Maui jump. Moana clutched her necklace. In it, she kept the heart of Te Fiti. Taking a deep breath, she jumped too. Moana dove into the water all the way through the ocean and fell into a world below. Before she knew what was happening, a monster grabbed her. Then, chomp! A gigantic plant ate that monster. Moana raced for cover. Safe for the moment, she gazed around in wonder. She had reached Lalotai, a strange world full of mysterious plants and creatures. Here, the ocean was above her like the sky. But where was Maui? Suddenly, a shadow loomed over her. It was another monster, lunging right at her. Blush! Water geysers blasted the monster up and away. Moana tried to stay calm. Then a flock of huge bats flew out of a nearby cave. Sneaking up to the cave entrance, Moana peeked inside. Atop a huge pile of gold and shiny items, she saw Maui's fishhook. With Maui nowhere in sight, Moana decided to grab the hook herself. Just then, the ground began to shake and rise into the air. "Yoo-hoo!" said a voice. "You're a long way from home." It was Tamatoa. Tamatoa was about to toss Moana into his mouth when Maui leapt into the cave. In one swift move, the demigod grabbed both Moana and his hook. Maui smiled. "You might want to stand back," he advised. "It's Maui time!" Maui swung his hook overhead so he could use its magic to shapeshift. The fishhook glowed brightly, but something was wrong. Maui couldn't control his powers. He transformed into a fish, into a lobster, then into a pig. "This never happens to me," Maui said, confused. Tamatoa tossed Moana out of the way and then jumped forward to pin Maui to the ground. Having a little trouble, little demigod?" the crab asked, taking the hook back. "Welcome to my shiny world. Your hook belongs with me." Moana spotted an opening in the wall. While Tamatoa was busy with Maui, Moana thought she could slip through the crack and escape. But she couldn't leave Maui behind. Could she? Moana had a plan. "I have something shiny for you," she called. The object glowed in Moana's hand. "The heart of Te Fiti?" Tamatoa said, losing all interest in Maui. The ground trembled when Tamatoa thundered towards Moana. As she fled, she stumbled and lost her grip on the heart. It fell to the ground and rolled into a small crack. The crab scrambled along the ground, grasping for his prize. Moana climbed up Tamatoa's leg and onto his back. With all her strength, Moana pried Maui's hook from the crab's shell. Then she jumped down and pulled Maui to safety. But the heart?" the demigod asked. "I've got a better one," said Moana, smiling. She opened her necklace, showing the real heart still inside. Moana had tricked Tamatoa with a glowing barnacle, not really the heart of Te Fiti. When Tamatoa realized that he'd been fooled, he charged at them. Moana's powers were still on the fritz, and causing him to turn from fish to human and back again, and Tamatoa was almost upon them. Grabbing Maui and his hook, Moana escaped with the demigod through the cracks in the wall. Then whoosh! A geyser blasted Moana and Maui through the watery ceiling and into the ocean above. A moment later, they burst through the waves into daylight. They'd made it back to the mortal world. Unfortunately, poor Maui was stuck looking like a shark, at least until the troublesome demigod mastered his shape-shifting ability. But Moana felt confident now. After defeating Tamatoa, she knew she could complete her quest. The end. Well, that was Disney's Moana, Where Monsters Live. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you haven't already, don't forget to check out my podcast. All you have to do is search Gumdrop Readers on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any of your other favorite listening platforms. If you'd like to choose the next book to be read on the Gumdrop Readers podcast or YouTube channel, you can send me an email, including your name, your age, and your book request. Ask an adult to send your email to gumdropreaders@gmail.com. Again, the podcast email is gumdropreaders@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time!